This is the Electronic Transfer Levy Repeal Bill. That's the famous E-Levy bill. I'll proceed to sign it. Okay, I've just given assent to the repeal of the famous E-Levy bill. Now, this is the Income Tax Amendment Bill 2025 to remove withholding tax on winnings from lottery, betting, and games of chance. This is the famous betting tax repeal bill. And so I'll assent to it, 2nd April 2025. So betting tax is gone. Now, this is the Emissions Tax Repeal Bill. So, Emissions Levy Repeal Act 2025, Emissions Levy is gone. This is the Earmark Funds Capping and Realignment Bill. This is the bill that caps the GET Fund and National Health Insurance Levy and moves those resources into the Consolidated Fund. We promise that we'll take the capping off, we'll uncap them. And so this bill uncaps the GET Fund and the National Health Insurance Levy. So the Earmark Funds Capping and Realignment Amendment Bill has been assented to. So it means GET Fund and NHIL will receive the full amount of their levies. Promises delivered. This is the Electronic Transfer Levy Repeal Bill. That's the famous E-Levy bill. I'll proceed to sign it. I've just given assent to the repeal of the famous E-Levy bill. Now, this is the Income Tax Amendment Bill 2025 to remove withholding tax on winnings from lottery, betting, and games of chance. This is the famous betting tax repeal bill. So betting tax is gone. This is the Emissions Tax Repeal Bill. So emissions levy is gone. This is the Earmark Funds Capping and Realignment Bill. This is the bill that caps the GET Fund and National Health Insurance Levy and moves those resources into the Consolidated Fund. We promise that we'll take the capping off, we'll uncap them. So the Earmark Funds Capping and Realignment Amendment Bill has been assented to. This is the Public Financial Management Amendment Bill 2025. This bill is a very important bill because it will stop some of the recklessness that was exhibited under the past government. It sets a target of GDP to debt ratio of 45% by the year 2034, and that will be the ceiling, 45%. No finance minister can come and borrow us to 104% like we've seen. Public Procurement Amendment Bill 2025. Now, This is a very important amendment. Agreements and contracts are not to be signed if they've not been given a commencement certificate by the Ministry of Finance. This affected only ministries. Now it has been amended to include the Public Procurement Authority. Now, this is the Value-Added Tax Amendment Bill. This bill seeks to remove VAT on insurance. And so we promise the drivers that we'll take off VAT from insurance. Because when they pay insurance, they have to pay VAT on it. And they add it to their cost and use it to increase lorry fares. So VAT on insurance is repealed. And this one is the Petroleum Revenue Management Amendment Bill. This bill is important because it allows us to fulfill the Big Push program for infrastructure. The petroleum annual budget funding amount of the petroleum revenue is meant for infrastructure. But in the past, it has been used for all kinds of things. This consolidates it all under the Big Push for transformative infrastructural programs all over the country. So this will build our highways, this will build our roads, this will build our bridges and other important infrastructure, provide farmer service centers to give agricultural services to farmers and other such important projects. Okay, this is the Gold Board Act. This sets up the Gold Board that will streamline Ghana's gold sector, including our exports, to make sure that Ghana earns more value for money from our gold mining exports. This is the Growth and Sustainability Levy Amendment Act. It increases the growth and sustainability levy from 1% to 2%. It ensures that Ghana makes more money from its mineral exports. This is the Energy Sector Levies Act. This act consolidates several levies in the energy sector, including the Price Stabilization Levy, the Sanitation and Pollution Levy, and several other such levies into one. And it will go to pay off our energy sector debt, which, as you know, stands at about 2.2 billion. This will yield about 10 billion cedis every year. Promises delivered. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. I wish to welcome our Muslim Ummah, and let me particularly single out our National Chief Imam Sheikh Nuhu Shaributu and the leaders of the various Muslim denominations. Sheikh, I wish to welcome you to the presidency, the seat of government, in this important Muslim event of breaking the fast.
My hands, Ya Allah, thank you for another chance standing at my door. مرحب يا رمضان أحيي قلوبنا بالقرآن حل ليالنا بالقيام أهلا أهلا بالصيام